This video was digitized from a reel of silent Super 8mm film. Just a great look at USS Newport News CA-148 and HMAS Perth D38, which you're looking at right now, operating off the coast of North Vietnam in the Gulf of Tonkin in 1967-68. And they were participating in Operation Sea Dragon. And you'll see probably it's at about the 3-minute 10 from about 4-minute 10. You'll see Perth firing what appears to be her aft 5-inch gun at targets in North Vietnam. And Perth was the lead ship of the Perth-class missile destroyer, and she was deployed to Sea Dragon operations on the 16th of October, joining American cruiser Newport News, who this is all being filmed from. And on the morning of 18 October, Perth was fired on by a coastal artillery unit while investigating a group of fishing junks, and she was hit once with the shell deflecting off the aft gun turret and penetrating the superstructure to start a fire in the Confidential's book vault. The gun turret captain was later awarded a Distinguished Service Medal for his actions in response to the attack, while the officer of the watch was mentioned in dispatches for courage and calmness under fire. 6 days later, Perth and USS Newport fired on 6 small supply craft, sinking 5. Perth sailed to Subic Bay in the Philippines for an emergency maintenance and rebarreling on the 26th of October, and returned to Operation Sea Dragon duties on the 1st of November. And another maintenance period occurred between 7 and 16 November, after which Perth sailed to Singapore for shore leave, returning to operations on the 27th of November. This gun line deployment lasted until the 20th of December, with Perth coming under fire from shore batteries on 2 occasions, but receiving no hits or damage. After maintenance at Subic Bay, Philippines, the destroyer returned to Sea Dragon operations on the 9th of January. Problems with her forward gun turret and starboard propeller made Perth withdraw to Subic Bay for repairs on the 2nd of February. These were completed by the 14th of February, and then Perth returned to Sea Dragon that day and became the commanding officer of the Northern and Southern Task Units. And you can see here, here's Perth here right now, and she's getting ready to fire, which looks like her aft 5-inch gun. And as you watch this great footage of Perth shelling some North Vietnamese targets here during Operation Sea Dragon, I'll just give you some stats on her. She was commissioned on the 17th of July, 1965, decommissioned the 15th of October, 1999. Her motto was Fight and Flourish, and her battle honors were Vietnam, 1967-71, plus 8 inherent honors, and she was awarded the Navy Unit Commendation and Meritorious Unit Commendation. And her length was 440 feet, or 134 meters. She had a speed of 35 knots with a range of 6,000 nautical miles. She had a complement of 311 sailors with 22 officers. And her armament changed over the years, but I'm pretty sure right here she had the Mark 13 launcher for Tartar missiles, and 2 5-inch 54 caliber Mark 42 guns, and then 2 Mark 32 triple torpedo tubes. And then I'm not too sure on her anti-submarine missiles. They've kind of changed right around this time frame. And as you can see, we're getting a close-up view of a couple of Newport News crew members. And Newport News spent 50 days patrolling the coast of North Vietnam as part of Operation Sea Dragon, which was an effort to destroy waterborne logistics craft, military supply routes, and installations in North Vietnam. And during this period, Newport News conducted 156 strikes with 325 North Vietnamese coastal defense sites taken under fire. According to artillery spotters, Newport News sank 17 waterborne logistics craft, damaged another 14, and destroyed several enemy bunkers and radar sites, bridges, barges, trucks, and roads. Newport News was subjected to return fire on several occasions, but each time countered enemy batteries with her own fire. On the 19th of December 1967, Newport News exchanged fire with 20 to 28 separate shore batteries simultaneously off the coast of North Vietnam. During this engagement, over 300 enemy rounds bracketed the cruiser's position, but she suffered no direct hits. This encounter led forward observers to nickname Newport News the Gray Ghost from the East Coast, a nickname she retained throughout her 3 Vietnam deployments. And then here you can see just a great view of her conducting some helo ops with Perth there in the background. And I'll just wind up my commentary here and just throw in some background music while you watch a little more helo ops. And then it ends with a couple minutes of Perth steaming really close to Newport News, so you get a really, really great look at her. So hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoyed this bit of history. Try to upload military and patriotic videos to my site here, about every other day. And if you're interested in a good read, check out my books at www.edsemler.com.